really, really appreciate it. Without further ado, I'd like us to hear directly from those most impacted by this story. It's my honor to introduce my friend, my market partner, and one of the stockade women, Dr. Shirley Green-Reese.
I tell you, Kobe has been working on this project. We started about a year ago. Kobe lives in California. We have been communicating by email, text, and everything to make this day possible. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Shirley Green-Reese, and I would like to welcome all of you on behalf of the 1963 Leesburg Stockade Girls. We are the product of all of our experiences by preserving this site and unveiling this special historical marker this morning. We are grateful that you are sharing our experiences as girls with the world. This historical marker ensures that people who pass this place will know that courageous children suffered and survived unspeakable conditions. Mr. Danny Lyons, a courageous young man during that time, and he's young also now, he's a guy taking pictures. He risked his own life to save the 15 young black girls. Both memories which capture and reflect the spirit of the 1963 Civil Rights Movement and America's story for racial equality and the tremendous sacrifices made to that end are worthy of recognition and preservation. On behalf of the Leesburg Stockade women, we would like to personally thank all of you for making this event possible. And also, we would like to extend special thanks to my longtime friend, Josh Kobe. Come up here, Pine. Pine is a mover and a shaker for the planning and coordinating of this entire event from California to Georgia by telephone, text messages, emails, and also I would like to thank his parents, Pete and Deborah Prime, for supporting Kobe and myself. And I would like to thank Deborah for sponsoring the refreshments today. Thank you, Deborah. Now, Jim Quinn,
Yes, ma'am.
for promoting this event with your newspaper and 100% support. And your Lee County Commissioners, thank them for me. Ms. Oprah, can you stand? Oprah, please come forward. And Ms. Margaret Guy, my right hand and my left hand, for making a significant difference with this story since 2015. That's when I first started to research this story through Danny Lyons and Leesburg, Georgia. Our hearts go out to all of you who are present this morning. I would like to take a few minutes to recognize the 1963 Leesburg Stockade girls who are in attendance today. Diane Bones, please stand. Diane was 13 years of age. And I don't see any other Leesburg Stockade girls, but okay, the 15 Leesburg Stockade girls. Any more of the 15 Leesburg Stockade? Okay, the 15 girls are honored today. Also, please find a list of the 15 Leesburg Stockade girls printed on the back of your program. And I would like to identify them by calling their names in their absence. Dr. Carol Bonner Say, age 12 in 1963. Emerine Kegler, age 13. Laura Ruff Saunders, age 13. May Davis, age 15, Lula Westbrook Griffin, age 14, Sandra Russell Mansfield, age 12, Billy Joe Thornton Allen, age 13, Verna Hollis, age 15, Gloria Westbrook Reed Love, age 14, Anna Lou Reagan Laster, 14, Maddie Prettyman Reese, age 13, and Pearl Brown, age 13. At this time, I would like to recognize all the family members of the 15 Leesburg Stockade girls. Raise your hand. Family members, raise your hand high. Joseph Jones, will you please come forward? Joseph Jones is the son of Verna Hollis, the young lady who is sitting on the floor in the picture, the group picture. His mother was pregnant with him during that time, so he is considered one of us. Seven of the girls are deceased and 8 are living. I would like to take a minute for everyone to pause for a few minutes to recognize the deceased parents. Only 2 parents from the 15 girls are living. Let's take a minute and pause for the deceased parents of the Leesburg Stockade girls. Thank you. I would like to ask Oba Cannon to make a few comments for us, please.
I'm delighted to have this opportunity. No one has said today something I want to say. I was here in 1963, living in Leesburg, in the far end of town, and I knew nothing whatsoever about this event that took place. It really was done through the Memphis Police Department, calling for housing for people they had arrested, and sent these girls to Dawson, and it was so crowded there, they put them on a truck the next morning and sent them over here. But people in Leesburg knew nothing about this. Somebody just gave them permission to use this old dilapidated building. And when Shirley Reese came to my house a couple of years ago and told me this, I cried. I said, I can't believe this could happen in Leesburg. I don't know of anybody who wouldn't have joined me to go out and give them food and let the parents know. But it was really Sumter County's business just being done through our building, but it does not excuse it. I regret that I knew nothing about it, and I think everybody in Leesburg would have felt like I did, that this was wrong and shouldn't have taken place. But let me tell you, you don't know how fortunate you are to have Shirley Reese in this case. For all the people that helped it come about, when she came to my house and told me the probate judge said I was the one she needed to talk to, and I did a double take. What have I done to the probate judge? But I am thankful I met her. I'm thankful for any part I could have had in helping this to come about, because this is something that needed to come about, because we are a good Santa County. We have a good reputation here, getting along with all races, and we want it to stay that way. We want it to stay that way. And we're thankful for Shirley for bringing this. She's the backbone of getting this whole thing put together, and I respect her very much.
Thank you. We have a couple of family members here from the deceased family members. And I would like to ask Virginia Davis, would you like to say a few words on behalf of your sister, please? Please come forward. Virginia is the sister of Annie Lou Reagan's Laster.
Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, this is hard for me, and I know my sister here because she never got a chance to tell her story. I'm grateful, and I'm in tears because there's still some division but this stockade has a lot of history for everybody to remember and for us to teach our children. I recently lost my daughter. My sister Annie was a faithful worker in the civil rights, not only her, but my mother Winnie and my brother Louis. And not only were these girls locked in the stockade, surely I appreciate you for the work that you've done. But those of us who were in Terrell County, Danny, we need to tell our story too. So this will not be the only marker that you'll see because there's still a lot of work for us to do. But for those girls who are deceased, I knew them all, I love them all, and I'm so glad to know that my baby sister, who remembers just a little part of the civil rights movement, decided that she would bring me today because I have been ill, y'all. And this is hard for me. So y'all keep me in your prayers. Keep loving the girls. Keep loving this situation and keep making history. Sammy, keep doing what you're doing on Facebook. You're an awesome man of civil rights history. So I thank y'all. And I see my pastor over there. Bless you well. I appreciate this opportunity. Y'all just keep praying for me and keep these girls in your mind and in your thought.
Is the daughter of Sandra Russell Mansfield. She was an advocate promoter of the school.
Good morning. We're so honored today to be here for our mom because she was truly a shero, along with all the other ladies. And she passed away in 2012 from colon cancer. But we knew that she was born to be here. We feel her spirit here today. And we are honored as well. And this is history, and we will continue to tell our children and every child that we meet, as my mother have done. Everybody that she met, she told her that story. We didn't used to believe her when we were smaller, but until we went to the museum and saw the picture. And we said, you know, these ladies are truly heroes. And we're just honored today. Our family is honored to be here, and we thank God for what the ladies have went through. And we thank God for saving all of you to be able to tell your story. Thank you.
Joseph Jones, his mother, is the one who was too weak to eat and stand with the group picture that was taken by Danny Lyons. Joseph Jones.
Good morning, everybody. I guess I can say it's a blessing to be here because after all that they went through, I guess I went through some of it with my mom being pregnant in there. But the main thing is that the health issues that these women are enduring right now have a lot to do with that building over there. So the ones that are deceased, their family can kind of look back and say, well, what was the cause of all this? Some of it is there, and some of it is probably age, wear and tear on the body, the mind. But most of all, I'd like to apologize to Lee County because for a long time, I hated this place. Now I'm becoming to love it, really. And where I'm at in America, it's hard to believe that that place does nothing like this for these girls, these women, my mom, you know. So thank you, and you all have a blessed day.
Any other deceased family members in here? Okay, Uncle. Oh, that's Reese Alfonso. Thank you. Maddie Crittenden Reese. Son?
Yeah, I was in the wrong place, but somebody directed me. I am so glad that I made it, Shirley.
Thank you.
I'm so glad.
I was calling.
Yeah, I'm so glad. But Maddie Reese, probably the last name you see on the list, she was my wife. And I lost her in '83. And she was just 31 years old when she passed away. But when I married Maddie, it was a hush-hush situation. She never talked about it. I didn't even know about it till years after my wife has deceased. But in recognition of my wife, I would just like to Matter of fact, sing. I sing and I play harmonica. Maybe 2 notes or 3 notes and I'm done. Amazing Grace. Thank you.
A couple of things. It was not 45 days, it was 60 days, do the math. From July 16 to the middle of September, it was 60 days, not 45 days. So that's the research, lack of research that you do not have. In addition to other situations, Danny Lyons took all the pictures of the girls that was in the stockade. You cannot produce a true story unless you have facts. So if you have some pictures or some documentation that you was in that stockade, you need to do your own story. So this is honoring the only 15 Leesburg stockade girls that are in that picture. I received all the pictures from Danny Lyons. So if you have a story, no one is saying that you was here or there, but you got to write your own story. In closing, I would like to ask a special honoree to please come forward. Yes, he is. And his wife. Because behind every good man is a good wife. Mr. Danny Lyons, this man is very special to the 15 Leesburg stockade women. He sacrificed his young life sneaking around that building. And when I saw him, I said, who are you? And what's your name? This typical of a young girl. Because we were so glad to see this man sneak around that building. And when they heard me talking, Maddie got in, that's Maddie peeping up there, trying to see who I'm talking to. Billy Joe Dunn, till she got in there. And so he said, just be quiet. I said, what's your name? And take my picture. And I started smiling. So that's why people don't understand. She's smiling, we there. I was smiling because we had someone to come and get us, because no one came to visit us. But a few parents, Danny Lyons, and our guard that only called cops in the town. Nobody else, and that's why I can't understand why everybody can tell the story who was in there in 1963. But I appreciate all of you for coming and reading the true story. We have found the true story, documented through the city of Leesburg and Danny Lyons. We're grateful for you today. We've been on it a long time. So the mic is yours.
Hi. I want to thank Colby, who came out of nowhere and is behind this. And it's been a long time coming. Does that sound all right? Audio. I want to thank Dr. Reese, who has been relentless in keeping this story in front of America for 30, 40 years, you know. And I'm a friend of John Lewis. I was his roommate in Atlanta when I came down here. And I mentioned Dr. Reese and how relentless she was, and the congressman said, yeah, Dr. Reese, she keeps after this story, you know. Anyway, seriously, that's why we're here today. It's pretty amazing. There's a bunch of kids here. A lot of them are the same age as the girls were in the stockade, and I was filming them earlier. History is a slippery beast. You know, they say history is written by the victors. That's why we're here in the Klan, isn't it? Seriously. I mean, there were huge victories accomplished by the Southern Civil Rights Movement. That's why we're here today. So, to try to bring it back to the reality of a long time ago, I'm a grandfather. I was 22 years old. 22 years old. How many 22-year-olds are here? Anyway, and I had been sent down here. I didn't just do this because I was driving around doing crazy stuff. I was a paid member of the Student Nonviolent Coordinator Committee, which was mostly young African Americans from the South, also African Americans from the North, also some white people from the North, many of whom were Jewish,